Dur oğlum Efe. Merhaba arkadaşlar, ben Barış Baylan. Kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Geçen The Suffering 1'i bitirmiştik. Bu da devam oyunu The Suffering Band mi, bin mi, bot mu? Ne bokumsa işte. Bunu oynayacağız. İlk önce bir bakayım her şeye. Ekstra filtresi ne lan? Nasıl çok ya? Tamam. Kebaptan rutinden. Easy oynayalım ya. Eski oyun sonuçta şimdi. Boş yere götümüzü s- Five years ago. 5 yıl sonrası galiba. 5 mi lan? 5. O adadan bizi aldıklarına demek ki başka bir adaya gittik.
Yo, Torque, where your head at? I'm talking to you. I know you're low, my man. Carmen giving you divorce papers this morning? That's some low-down, dirty business. Wasn't even your fault. You were baited. The word I heard, Blackmore hired that fool to come pick a fight with you. Coached him to say those lies about your boys. Then surprise, the police walk right in. Someone tipped them. No coincidence to it. Blackmore was all over that. Now Blackmore's got collared himself. He's in here now with the freaks and the fiends and the schemers and us. Now I can set him up for you, but there's just one hitch in the plan. I never laid eyes on the man.
Kaç
What
sene
he look
sonrasına
like?
çıktı falan hiç bilmiyorum. Hiçbir bilgim yok. Hatırlamıyorum. Bakmadım da. Direkt oyuna girdim.
Looks like trouble.
Whatever, my man. Shoot, I'll help you bury that motherfucker.
Somebody needs to learn his place.
What's that you gonna do, boy?
Yeah, that's right. I'm a last-minute entry, and now I'm playing this game.
Blackmore owns Eastern now. Particularly you two.
Ain't a living soul that owns Torque. He ain't no slave, and neither am I.
Bluster is the tool of the sucker player.
You shut your mouth when we talk to you. Learn some respect.
You're the only one even letting him play this game. Without you, he's nothing.
When you get an order from Blackmore, you will follow it without question.
Now you're gonna play on my team. You may be tough, but I'm smart, and smart always wins.
Blackmore's got his hooks in this place, and now they're in both of you.
Why do you think Carmen left you? You weren't enough of a player for her.
And if you don't do what Blackmore says, your precious little boys may not make it to junior high.
Fuck all y'all. Ain't no way in the world.
Game's over. Finish these losers.
Doğrusu ezikler gibi bir şey deriz.
Son of a bitch! This is bad, my man. Sounds like a riot. World's coming up. Oh, I feel that. Nice shot, brother. Fucking inmates! Fucking Man, they're firing on us. No joke, those last rounds. Look
what we have here. You and Blackmore acted like you owned ÜSTÜNE. You probably caused this. Riots are chaos. Casualties are expected.
Not my man Torque. You want Blackmore.
Who's on top and who's on bottom now, motherfucker?
I strap down. Gonna put this to good use.
Can I get a little help, brothers? Mercury's rising up in here. Yo, sure, we get you guys out. Just stay clear, you know what's good for you. Stay true, y'all. Hey, move with me, my man. Eastern sinking to the 7th level. You don't want to go down with it. Who's eating shit down, CO? How you like the other side? Looks like in the line.
Görevleri gene beğendim.
I tell you what, I ain't leaving this room till this thing's under control.
Üstüne koymuşlar.
No matter how big I am or how many guns I got, there's 10 times the number of them as there is us. Yeah, if an assert guys get up.
My man with the skill. Go snag that heat. That's what I'm talking about. It's open. Follow with me.
Cert Unit D. Calling Cert Unit D. We need you on the 3rd tier of... No! Get off me!
That wasn't me. Someone's trying to play us.
There are inmates trapped in the yard.
What's that shit? The CIA's coming. It's damn inconvenient. You're gonna have to deal with it. I'm out.
Ya. Tuzlu çekirdek çok çitledim. O yüzden kulağım şu an acıyor.
And when the time comes, everything we think we know will be proven wrong. And the suffering we all feel inside will show itself in the rape of the people.
Let's see how big we can get this motherfucker. Good. We got any handy?
Good clean fun there, boys. Keep this spot jumping.
Once you start running away, you've already lost.
Kes.
Surprise. You were expecting someone else?
Blackmore's got a deal for you. He says you can be back in our crew.
All you gotta do is make your bones.
Shouldn't be hard for you. You know about killing. Whack this guard, and all will be forgiven.
Allah.
Come on, T. You know better.
You know the guards should all die.
No. Don't kill me.
This hack's got no right to live.
I got a family.
It's him.
My little
or
boy.
you.
God. Why me? No.
Öldüm.
This isn't happening.
Choices. Kill
Don't
him,
do it.
or we kill you.
Please.
Clock's ticking. Cocksucker. I'm done waiting for this pansy.
He's done. Drop him. Cocksucker.
analyzed her top to bottom so as to see her inner self. Forget this happened.
You throw out your weapons first. Then we'll forget you happened.
You realize your bit's only get longer.
Açın şuraya da yardım edin.
Just go on and write up a Tamara right now, CEO. Then you come get me.
There's another inmate with a gun. Think about it.
What went down in here? You still with me, Torque? My man. We in this together, baby. To the end. Always and forever. We gotta get together on this. I'll go through here and open up the way through.
The pawn's off the board. Now only the real players are left in the game. Ready for checkmate.
Gel gel gel. Bir de bunlarla uğraşıyoruz ya.
I'm coming for you.
Oyun daha yeni başlıyor.
Wake up, T. Come back to the present. I need you. We all need you.
Ha? Gene mi rüya gördük biz? Aynen. Spring'in şu an devam edeceğiz. Aynen. Sonunda adam kafasına vurduk darbeyi. Artık kayaya ilerledik.
You made it, T. You went through so much, all because you could never control your anger. You got off that island, but you can never really go home. Not to what we had before. Coming back to Baltimore won't solve your problems. It will only create new ones.
Coast Guard vessel, dock your craft. Debriefing is mandatory.
İyi, böylece açıkta kalmış konuyu da göstermiş oldular. Demek ki bizi yakalıyorlar. Başlamış zaten.
Can't follow simple directions. That was not smart. We're debriefing everyone coming off Carnate. We need to know what happened. This way. We have a place you can get warm just up here.
We just need to get him inside ASAP. This guy's the prime. Really? Him? Positive. Jordan's waiting for him. With me. 1, 2, 3, lift!
He's coming too.
Let him. Jordan will want him awake anyway.
That'll be some first date.
Shut it!
Grafikler harbi güzel ya.
No shit. You were on that company op in Laos? I can neither confirm nor deny that. Yeah, fuck that. That was one motherfucking hot damn shitty swamp from hell.
Tango unit and Delta unit to observation. Move to tackle building. They're waiting for you.
Fuck the services. Carnage Island is for bar. This is going to take a while. As long as the money's green and the ammo's live. Hey, is that
Hadi bakalım.
prime target? And Jordan said he required special attention. He's no threat now.
Support personnel needed in the holding bay. ASAP.
Evde şu fareyi.
You see those fat fucking things?
Kafam kadar var.
Shape charge took them out. How many specimens your squad bring back? Specimens? Are we supposed to be bringing back specimens? Shit. Jordan's gonna shoot you.
Echo unit, departure in 1 minute.
Just sit tight there. Your official welcoming committee will be here in just a minute. Key in the chatter. She wouldn't want us talking to him.
Yine bir sürtük geldi, evet.
Welcome back to reality. I'm sorry about these restraints. I hope they're not too tight. You'll agree with your issues. It's for your own good as well as ours. And well, you do wear them with style. These malefactors are my life's work. And meeting someone as intimate with them as you, well, that's not something that happens to a girl every day.
Jesus, what's happening?
Speak to me. Which one of you Neanderthals dropped the ball?
I don't know. The lights just went out.
Who can tell me something that isn't painfully
Jordan,
obvious?
we need to extract you ASAP.
Seems prudent. Everybody out with me except you two. You stay in with him. You outside the door. Do it. That's locked, right? Good. If he gets out, you will suffer. Count on it.
What the hell?
Alert. Security breach. Alert. One of the specimens has become unsecured. Support staff to take a facility. Seen in tackle building.
When are the lights going to come back on? You should just sit tight. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't know what she thinks we're going to learn from all of this. There's so much new here.
Jacobson was telling me the tissue samples he collects degenerate before he can even get them under the scope.
Is he going with the live samples plan?
We don't have...
Oh, crap, what's that? We just want answers. We don't want to hurt anybody.
Leave us.
Sizde iş yok ya.
We're unarmed.
Was it an explosion? What's the plan? We just gotta get over there. Move, move, move! Hey, who's that guy? I don't know, but he isn't the biggest problem we got. Let's keep moving. The creatures broke free, didn't they? I knew this would happen. No one knows. Directed from doing this to secure the sewer entrance. Let's move.
Not my type, but you'll have to do.
T, I need to show you something really important at the apartment. To get there, you need to go underground. T, you have to...
Böyle görünüş daha güzel.
So pretty.
No, don't!
Tastes good.
Please, no!
Is good.
Nothing makes sense, T. I need you to explain it to me. No, don't!
So pretty.
You can now rise up on the backs of the dead.
I came close to seeing inside you, too. Pretty wifey. But now she'll just have to be my one and only.
Something's not right. How long we been living down here, huh? How long?
Oh, please, no!
Man, I'm telling you, I saw something. Get off my leg. I ain't on your leg. What the fuck are you, Carl? Man, Carl! What was that? No! You get off me! Ah!
It's hard to go back, T, I know, but you have to get to your apartment.
See him?
Not down here. It's clear.
What about you?
Can't see a trace of him. Area's clean.
It's hard to go back, T, I know, but you have to get to your apartment. It's your neighborhood. You're getting close, T. Don't stop now.
Mount up. We're done here.
Yes, I like it.
Yes, I like that. The door.
I need to talk to you now, T. You're almost there. T, I'm up here. Time's wasting and things can only get worse. This is it. In here.
Vay amına koyayım, şehir gibi bir yere getirmişler.
I always wanted something better for the boys, but you did your best with what you had. I know that. Come on, I need to show you something.
Biri hatırlıyorum demiştim zaten. Bunu hiç hatırlamıyorum ha.
Good, T. This is the place. It's in your closet. Open it up and see what you... If you don't remember what happened then, you'll never understand what...
Mouse uçuyor ya. Ben buradayım. O. Baltimore'a. Bildiğin
What's happening
şehri.
now? The papers should remind you about your own life. Look at them, T, please. Do you remember it all, T? How we got here? You need to remember. Take a good look at what you found, T. Now read the papers. If you don't remember what happened then, you'll never understand what's happening now. The papers should remind you about your own life. Look at them, T, please.
Moralim şu an çok kötü. Fotoğraf olayını biliyorum. Şu an moral ortada. Şöyle, moral iyi olmaya doğru yakınlaştıkça buram güzelleşiyor. Ne kadar kötü giderse burası zombileşiyor. 4, 6.
Is it coming back, T? All of it? Only one person I know could have written this. Blackmore. His men call him the Colonel because they follow his orders. But you wouldn't. And he got back at you through our son, T. Our son! Did you ever really understand what it means to be a father? You weren't a good father. Not in jail.
Mommy, do I have to take a bath?
Disturbing news, Torque. It's time for your history lesson.
Sesi hatırladım o piçi.
You took her away? Now I'm taking us away.
Over here. I cannot break the news if you are so distant. What did you do to Corey that made him so, shall we say, homicidal? Much as I want my patients to take responsibility for their actions, in this case it appears there was an external factor, and you don't even realize it, do you?
That fool tried to play me? Think he's too good for my game? His boy Corey is our ace.
Hatırladım olayı.
Already hates his dad.
Bizim mahallemizi öldüren piç bu.
He'll school his old man at his own game.
A fiend of many names. Certainly his moniker, the Colonel, is evocative, but personally, I prefer the name he more commonly uses. Blackmore. More black than what, might I ask? More black than even you? So it would seem.
What happened?
Hold it right there! Oh, Jesus, what did he do to her? I'm gonna be sick. You're gonna get the needle for this one, you sick son of a bitch!
Bakalım her şey hayal mi?
Jump out of nowhere. It lands in your head. That's it.
you want.
Your brother won't let us in, so it looks like...
Amına koyayım. Çok iyi yapmışlar ya. Birli arasında bayağı fark etmiş. Gel.
May Allah destroy them!
Sakin.
My favorite patient. I wish to inform you that your psychosis is profoundly severe. Blackmore is a uniquely dire problem, and to handle him, you will need a uniquely dire solution. And where better to present it than on the majesty of the stage? Come to the Grand Theater, and I'll show you a thing or two about acting the part.
Sakin ol, delirme.
Jesus Christ, no! What are you fucking doing?
Nowhere is safe.
İlla buraya dokunduğumuzda
And the righteous shall put down the devils.
Wait,
sağ ol
Torque?
kanka.
Do you recognize your old neighbor? It's Hajira. Salam alaikum, my brother. I read about your trial.
Aleykümselam kanka.
Sounded like another case of the white man interfering
Müslüman
with
bir
our
Arap.
lives. Whatever happened, that was business between you and your wife. I will not judge you for that. You only need fear the judgment of Allah. Now that you have
Allah
what you
bizi
came for, listen to
cezalandırıyor.
me.
Allah'tan
My
başka
brothers and I
kimseden
had a
korkmam gibi bir
pact.
şeydi herhalde.
When the city burned, we agreed to meet at a certain shelter. These are good men sworn to Allah, but we can use your help. Are you with us? Come, my brother.
Bu adama biz bir de yardım ettik büyük ihtimal.
We must get into that yard to reach the shelter. You must find the way, my brother.
Silahı gene güzel dizayn yapmışlar da. Aa.
Nothing worthwhile is ever easy. May the prophet guide you.
Allah protect us. In the name of Allah.
Gel bakalım Allah dostu. ya.
Get those damn things away from me!
I saw a gorger yesterday.
All I can think about is food. This meat sure is full.
Hey, where'd you get this from?
It's people,
Reverend, we trusted you!
We had to be something, my friends. Or we'd
We're
all
all
die.
gonna burn in hell for this!
Benzeri
I trust you are done wasting your time with that self-important zealot. There are larger problems at hand. At the Grand Theater, that magnificent temple of the arts, I will help you to get inside. Get what you need. Now stop wasting my valuable time.
That I would settle for good enough. Destiny awaits, boys. Let's not keep him waiting.
Tek ama.
Yo, bro, watch yourself. There's one of them freaky ass bladed motherfuckers in there.
No way we leaving this boot till that thing dead.
You kill it, then we let you in here. You be safe with us.
Yep.
Watch out, it's coming down. Yo, over here. Got something for you. Yo, man, take this. Hope it helps you.
Sorry, man. You a little too crazy to get up in here with us.
Can't take no chances, man. Don't want you attracting no more of those things.
You are sadly mistaken.
Where the fuck
If you
did that
think
thing
you are
come
safe
from?
here, your kind cannot hide
I
from
opened the
law,
door.
from the righteous.
Help me! Oh, fuck, help me!
If you do not quickly,
Close the shit!
you will find your death
What you
come
doing,
quickly.
man?
Come now.
Help me! Oh,
Don't
fuck,
you want
help
to
me!
return to you?
Seni sikeceğim.
My quarry always thought they could evade me, but they could not hide forever. Persistence always prevails in the end, particularly for those with honorable causes.
İki silah alabiliyormuş.
Don't ask why, or when, or how, because no one knows. But know this, they're everywhere.
Allah Allah. Söyleyelim de. O fare uçuyor ya. Al abi, artistik yapma, al al. Biz buradan bir yerden kaçacağız galiba. Gideceğim de nereye gideceğim?
Of my unique thespian talents. With the tempest raging about us once again, what better way to soothe the savage beast?
Get the stuff.
Oh, I have passed the miserable night, so full of ugly sights, of ghastly dreams, that as I am a Christian faithful man, I would not spend another such a night, though 'twere to buy a world of happiness. Newsflash, Dateline Baltimore. Mayhem in the city as history's worst atrocities walk the streets, and law enforcement is powerless to contain the threat. And it would appear our dashing hero Torque is right back where he started. Sad, isn't it? The creatures, the carnage, your family, the doubts about your past, they're all back. Seems like a most pathetic retread of a recent box office favorite, doesn't it? Children may be box office poison, but who can dispute how effectively they bring a tear to the eye? Witness your son, Corey.
Did you learn, Dad? Did I show you anything? Nah? Well, I learned everything from you. You showed me how, you taught me how to fix a problem, and I fix you the same way. You proud of me now, Dad?
Dear, dear, dear. Corey could be looking at a lifetime of alienist treatment were it not for the fact that he's so very dead. That suits me fine. A poke into his gray matter may help me understand young Corey and the mess he became. But what could you have done that pushed him that far?
Your boy knew how to play the game, and he showed you how it's done. Now, come on. Let's see how well you do. I've got some friends that can get this thing started right.
Seni sikeceğim oğlum.
The game goes on. Slipping away. Let it. The best players know when to take it to the next level. That's it. Yes. Now for a real challenge.
Hadi.
It's good to see the inner you. Now you remember what it takes to go all the way.
Bu da kel, benim
Welcome back. And I look
Ama
forward to
daha
playing the game
karizma.
with you.
Güzel bir poz verdim ha.
Oh dear. And so it all comes full circle, eh, Torque? Maybe it's for the best. I fear you'll need every tool at your disposal if you're to survive this mess. Use it wisely. You may find it does more to help you now than ever before.
bro. What are you doing in here? Shit.
Abi
Busting in on me, man? That's not cool.
Oh, this poor man.
Junkie.
He needs your help,
Did
T.
this to himself.
Shit. You look like... Oh, no way. Pops? Oh, what the fuck you doing here? Come on, Pops. We gotta go. Fuck it. Aw, man, most of the time I get through here no problem.
Sus bak kafanı
Not
sikerim
today.
sen.
Shit. Of all the days for there to be trouble. We're never gonna get there with all these freaks. I may be sick, but I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Pops, you handle them right. They're getting closer, Pops. Hurry! Ah, fuck me. They're coming again.
Başlayalım şu an.
Handle them right. I don't know if there's a way around or somehow to get this out of the way or what. But you gotta figure something out, Pops. Most definitely fucked up.
Oğlum bak
I
kafanı
don't know if there's a way
sikerim
around
falan
or
sen.
somehow to get this out of the way or what. But you gotta figure something out, Pops.
Geliyorsan gel.
Oh, Pops, come on, come on. You gotta find us a way through here. God, fucking Jesus! These creepy crawlies is all over me! They're biting me! Get them off! Down my throat! I'm gonna choke on them, Pops! Help me!
Chuck ain't dead till I say he's dead.
I got some heavy artillery in the truck. If I can
Screw it!
get to it.
I'm going out there to get him! What the hell is that thing?
Watch out!
Ha, bu da birdeki vardı bir tane. Onu değiştirmişler. Güzel olmuş ama.
Now rise up on the backs of the dead.
Üzgünüm. Üzgünüm ama hak ettin ya. Piç. Ben yanlışlıkla vurdum.
That day we met, I should have What did you say your name was?
Most call me Torque.
What kind of a full name is that?
can never call you that.
But you can call me whatever you want. You seem like a man who wants to be a real player. I've got a proposition. It'll make you more money than a year of sparring with pretenders at that so-called gym.
Even when you treat me to a nice night out, I like coming back here, T, where it all started. The old broken down gazebo. Where'd you get all that green anyway? What'd you say that guy's name was?
Blackmore. You meet her here, am I right? If you're gonna make it far, you need to be unattached. My people need to be thinking clear and sharp, not to be swayed by what some pretty face whispers in their ear. I suggest you lose her.
This is no way to raise a family, T. No amount of money is worth it. And he's just using you.
You're making a mistake. You were born to play the game. You can't walk away from it. You remember one thing. Every time night falls, I'm out there waiting for you.
He called me, T, at work. He said, I can't even repeat it, but he told me I should think about my children. What the hell is that supposed to mean? What have you gotten us into?
Dur. Sakin ol lan.
You know, they say you save somebody, you responsible for them, or something. You have to look after me now. I mean it.
Watch it go.
Talk. Always a pleasure. Yet seeing you is still so bittersweet. We have so much ground to cover, and I simply cannot do it with all this rabble in the way. Let's see here. Ever see the effects of purified narcotics on the human brain? Best to have a look while they're still alive. Ah, yes, most fascinating. Good medical subjects are so hard to find. They just keep dying on me. Such a fragile thing, the human mind. Hardly takes any effort at all to make it snap. You see, quite sad. Now to work. If I'm going to cure you permanently this time, I'm going to need to make certain you explore your inner child, your angry child. To help us, I have found a strain of creature quite unique. To defeat it, you will need to use that inner beast, Torque. Let it all out.
Yapacağım yap. Beyni sadece uğraşmadan
Tremendous talk! A most profound breakthrough. Now that that's out of the way, on to the other half of your problems. Listen and learn, Torque. You now realize your problems stem from that nasty piece of work, Blackmore. I wonder who might know where he is.
I got the word on Blackmore. Soon I'm gonna know what he's doing before he does it. One day I'll get that scheming shyster.
Ah, yes, your dear friend Miles. But where to find him at a time like this?
My bar is like the womb for me. I go there to be safe. World's ending, that's where you find me.
Voila! And I've left you something that will lead you right to him.
My baby, he just wouldn't stop crying. My poor little boy, I just couldn't take it no more. I had to lock him away. He's crying louder. You hear him?
Sakin ol. Hep aynı silah veriyor ya. İyi öldürememiş kendini.
Freddy couldn't take the well. Couldn't weather the storm. He burned out big time.
Bakayım nasıl toparlamışlar. Toparlamışlar.
Gonna need the mother of all fixes to get me to forget about this.
Annem var sen. Gel o zaman.
That's right, y'all ain't got nothing on me.
What you got? Red calves, blue calves, I don't care. I even take a spider bag. Come on, look at this. Thank you. I'm coming,
I was coming up and y'all was balling in your arms.
Can ruin you, T.
Bizi avlattı orospu ya.
Get this wrap off me.
Dad can't save you. I got you. Daddy, please. Shut up, Malcolm.
Yeah, go searching for a fix. Ain't like today where it's waiting for you on every corner. Y'all got it easy.
They ain't made it up this far, man. We'll be safe up here till the ship runs out.
I can stand a lesson he won't forget.
Another black.
Downstairs was bad news. Shit, don't need none of that.
You got the good package.
Bakayım. 5 dakika sonra kaydı kapatayım. Al lan. Öyle amına koyayım
Strength
sen.
comes to those who grab for it.
Oyunun birkaç tane iyi, kötü, orta sonu var.
Fucking shithole this is. Let's move on.
You got the package?
No sign of him. Jordan will just have to live with that.
Watch what you say. Let's get ready to roll. We're two back at the docks.
Location's clear. Hit it. Fucking done here.
Tekrarlar keşke çalışsaydı. Güzel yapmışlar. Bu da var ya sağ bir silah koyuyor ya.
I see another black spot.
Gel lan gel.
Black spot. I see another black spot.
Your anger always got the best of you, T. Your anger in here is what sent you inside and started us down the road. And then later the anger's what made you snap, made you hit me, made you kill me. T, why'd you pick that road for us?
So what? Blackmore threatened Carmen? That's a high crime.
He's here.
Blackmore's here? Where? Show me that shifty snake oil dealer. I've never laid eyes on him.
Hey, I know your old lady. Fucking nice rack. Wouldn't mind a piece of that. What I hear?
Watch what you saying to my friends. You up in my place, so you gonna show some respect to a man with a family.
Your boy Corey? I sold him some rock just last week.
Biz onunla ta
Makes him forget all about you.
mahalleden düşmanız.
Fucking whore you're married to, how you even know it's yours?
Violence suits you.
That's raw, Torque. You opened up his gray matter all over my brand new floor?
He got off easy.
Freeze right there! What's the floor? What's the police doing up in here? Hey, get these bracelets off of me! We was set up! You done got the wrong guys, man! That shape-shifting Blackmore, why don't you arrest his Teflon ass?
I told you couldn't walk away. And what's the little lady gonna say now?
What's the word, Torque? You hearing this? I saw you go with my man. I'm up top of the roof outside the bar for real. Yeah, that's right. I got a radio off one of them soldier boys. They been tracking your sorry self. Now come on out here and holler at your boy Miles. Yeah, that's right. I like to put a distance between myself and
mahalleden düşman bize.
Come on, I know where we can go. Got to light it down for you. Get your ass on up here. I've seen these guys with the guns before. Totally fucked. I ain't having none of that hot lead treatment. I'm out.
There he comes. Never cry submission.
We'll take you in. It'll be all right. These people will keep us safe. No. It's far enough. Slaves cannot run forever. Never forget. Once they get your scent, they won't lose you. Take pleasure in killing others. Each man has the tools of his trade. Mine just happen to be living and hungry.
Seni öldüreceğim oğlum ben.
You like to think of yourself as a hunter, but you know nothing of the craft. How does it feel to be the prey? Each Each man has a scent to him. My hunters never forget. Each man has the tools of his trade. Mine just happen to be living and hungry. Once they get your scent, they won't lose you.
We'll get there one day.
Take pleasure in killing my hounds. You like to think of yourself as a hunter, but you know nothing of the craft. How does it feel to be the prey? Each man has a scent to him. My hunters never forget. Once they get your scent, they won't lose you. Each man has the tools of his trade. Mine just happen to be living and hungry. Each man has a scent to him. My hunters never forget. You like to think of yourself as a hunter, but you know nothing of the craft. How does it feel to be the prey? Once they get your scent, they won't lose you. Take pleasure in killing my hounds. Once they get your scent, they won't lose you. Each man has a scent to him. My hunters never forget. Each man has the tools of his trade. Mine just happen to be living
Lord, I
and
pray we do.
hungry.
Got a chunk out of Jim's flesh already.
Never left the plantation.
You like to think of yourself as a hunter, but you know nothing of the craft. How does it feel to be the prey? Each man has the tools of his trade. Mine just happen to be living.
Neyse arkadaşlar, kaydımın sonuna gelip bir daha kayıtta görüşmek üzere. Hoşça kalın.
Take pleasure in